In this video, we're going to be talking about our exit plan and the leap of faith that it takes to execute your exit plan. This is part 3 of getting anchored. Where was my video that I said I was going to post on Friday? Yeah, my bad. It's because I was here. Yeah, it was CaraFest here in Canada. Here is now part 3 of getting anchored, and I'm filming in my kitchen. So this is real life, no editing. If it's too loud or whatever, I do apologize, but I'm literally sitting in my kitchen cooking, and I really wanted to get this video out. So let's look at my notes as to what I wanted to say on Friday. Usually when you hear the word exit plan for leaving your job, you think about handing your 2 weeks notice in, and on day 14, you're hightailing it out of there and starting whatever journey that you set yourself on. But it doesn't always have to be just a 2-week notice or always leaving your job. Your exit plan can be a mental state. It can be what you used to think about or how you used to think about things, and changing your mental thought process and changing it into something different. It's about exiting that version of yourself. And look at my shoulder. Do you see the rip? We are roughing it today. It's about exiting that version of yourself that you used to be and stepping into something new. You cannot physically leave a mental state or a physical state until you have established a home for where your spirit can rest. Because if you just leave that state and not fully heal, fully deal with it, you're going to move all of that baggage into your new space. And that's what we're not doing. We have to exit the mind frame and the mindset before we can exit the building. So that brings us to leap of faith. And let me just explain to you, because that leap of faith, that middle part is real messy. For me, my middle part is posting these videos, trying my best to be consistent, and still ignoring the fact that I get 3 views, 10 views, maybe 100 views, and feeling like I'm just talking to a brick wall. And that's where my faith has to outweigh what I physically see. So let's take the CaraFest situation, which happened in real time. I could have been like, you know what, that just sucked. I failed my own version of a time frame. Nobody told me to say that I had to post it on Friday, but I was like, you know what, I want to just get out 3 videos this week. Then CaraFest happened, and that just went right out the window. I could have sat here and been like, oh, great, I ruined it, or I failed my own self, and I could have sat, wallowed, or been like, well, how am I going to do this, and take another 2 or 3 weeks before I post another video, not being consistent. But instead, I just used it as fuel. I used it as content, hence what I'm doing right now. And true faith means that you're not going to allow one mistake, one mishap, one forgotten time frame to outweigh the whole plan that God has for you. It ain't that serious. We're going to stop expecting perfection from ourselves, and we're going to give ourselves a little grace. Take rest when we need it, and pick back up the next day or 2. Okay, and again, we're taking off these glasses because I couldn't see, and then the blue light was driving me nuts. So those videos are going to be chopped, but whatever. So I thought about it, and then I came up with 3 steps that I think is going to help me, and I hope helps y'all, actually execute this plan without burning out. So step 1, define your finish line. So what does freedom actually look like for you? You know, and I don't want to just say, oh, I want to make money, because everybody wants to make money. It's more so, what does, after you're making money, what does your life look like? Mine looks like I have more freedom at home. I know my kids, they're teens and they can do, their own thing, but I want more freedom to sit and have a coffee in the kitchen instead of the wake up, go grind, 3 a.m. starts. I'm so over it. So I'm going to create a space for me to leave that chaotic, hectic life and bring it into a more comfortable, slower pace. Step number 2, establish your non-negotiables. For me at first, I was like, I need to film 5 days a week and push out content consistently and just bombard everybody with my content. And girl, I burnt out within the first 2 weeks. I was like, I cannot upkeep that life. Just pick 1 or 2 things that you can consistently do throughout the week. And for me, my new system is batching my videos. I will sit down on Sundays and I will film 1 or 2 videos and get my Instagram stuff up or create my shorts, and then I plan them out and schedule them throughout the week. So I can still get up and grind for my 9 to 5 job or 3 to 5 job and then do it all over again. I still have the weekend, I still have the evenings to myself. Step number 3 is release the outcomes. Now, I need to take this on my own advice. We need to stop looking at our view counts, looking at how many people subscribed. In the beginning stages, for me, it's just not going to happen yet. And that's okay. I'm still getting used to recording. I'm still getting used to finding the space in the house where I feel comfortable. Right now, it's all over the place, but your only job right now is just put in the work, just put in the effort and produce the videos. The rest of the outcome and how and where it lands and falls, that's up to God. When you stop relying on your audience or the eyes on your content, baking, or your store, whichever it is that you're producing, then there's a shoulder again. Do you see the shoulder? Good golly. Then the numbers lose their ability to discourage you. Over these last 3 videos, we've covered a lot. We talked about the paywall that us new creators have to deal with. We called out imposter syndrome. And in today's video, we're talking about executing our exit plan. This channel for me isn't just a hobby. This is a real commitment to stop trading my comfort for my calling. Well, this was short and sweet, but this wraps up our Getting Anchored series. But we're not going to be done yet. Starting next week, we're going to go a little bit deeper, and we're going to start talking about what it really means to start over, what it really means to pivot your life. If you've been feeling joyless or overwhelmed or starting at absolute zero, what was that? My next few videos are going to touch on that same topic. Thank you for growing with me. Thank you for my new subscribers. Please share this video, please like it, and remember, love yourself, and I'll see you all in the next video.